Hi everyone, Jamie Coffee here. I first of all want to apologize for the delay in getting this uploaded, and have had a few challenges on this end, but I am up and running and here now, and I can't tell you how much I've enjoyed watching your work through Challenge 1, and it was really, really wonderful and encouraging, and I'm just so excited to see what's yet to come for each of you in this competition. So I will just dive right in with my remarks and scores. I want to just say, first of all, how excited I am to be included in Yaz 3 again. Thank you, Audrey. And I wish all of you the very best of luck. So I will start with BB. BB, your word was time, and I totally got it. I loved that. I loved the use of your arms at the start. I thought that was very clever. And I felt like the piece was very elemental. I felt like, you were repeating the gestures, coming back around to the same movements to help tie the viewer in, and that was really special for me. There were certain parts that I thought were not quite seamless, that maybe you could have bridged together a little bit more smooth, and also I felt like the performance was a little wan, like a little lacking, that maybe we need a little more from the face to understand the emotion of what you were dealing with. So all in all, I thought it was a great job. I gave you 3.5 stars. Next, I will go to Amy. Amy, I got your search. I chose stealth as the word. I wasn't quite sure where it was going, but I definitely, from the music and some of your movement, got the word search. But I did think that there was a lot of unnecessary elements and movements in there. It felt like something was happening over here and something was happening over here, but there was no linking of the two, and it felt very busy. And so I think maybe going forward, just think about how you can be direct about what your intention is without having to fill it with a trick or a move, and just sort of maybe slow down and just see what that feels like. I was also curious about your music choice. Sort of, had you chosen your word and then picked the music, or had you found the music and it inspired you to think of search? So just curious on that. All in all, good job. I gave you 2.5 stars. Next, I will go to Robert. Robert, good to see you again. I loved your choice of caffeinated. I thought that was clever. The whole piece was super fun, super fast. But at some points I thought maybe the movement was a little bit reckless and not very well executed. I think that your ideas are great, and I just think that maybe the speed of it and the sort of frenetic movements made it a little all over the place. So I gave you 3.5 stars. I thought it was a great job. And let me know if you have any questions about that. And then I will go to Mark. Mark, it's so nice to virtually meet you. You're absolutely beautiful on the ice. I enjoyed the piece so much. I totally got your word, I guess passion. And I just truly enjoyed it. I loved the articulation of your body, and the way that you are able to be deeply rooted in the movement, but yet completely light across the surface of the ice. And I also liked the exploration of levels for you. I thought it was nice to have that range of being super light and also, sliding and turning on the ice. And there were just really, really powerful moments in it, and thought it was wonderful. I gave you 5 stars. Next, I will go to Katherine. Katherine, what a great face you have in your performance. It was just so light and captivating. And I didn't get stifled. I had chosen rejection, and I think they relate, so you were on track there. I also really enjoyed the completeness of it. I liked thought each segment, as it broke down, was truly complete, and all the way to the end. And I loved the hand to the head gesture repeated throughout. That was very clear. It was very powerful and well executed. I thought it was beautifully skated, and I also loved that scratch of the music as you're dealing with that sort of stifled quality. I thought that was really powerful as well. Made me think also of the scratch of the blade on the ice. And I thought you maybe could have used the surface a little more, but all in all, I really enjoyed it. I gave you 4 stars. And then I will move to Sean. Hi, Sean. Sean, your word was lost. And the word I had chosen was confusion. I think because I was maybe just a little bit confused. And I would say to you, just make sure that you, even if you're portraying a word, you just want to make sure that you have a very direct intention about your movements. Intention's important for everything, and how clearly you can execute it. And I felt like some of the movement was a little unarticulated, and that you sort of were poking at something, you kind of taking a stab at it, but you weren't really doing it completely committed through the movement. So looks like you like to explore, and you have some great ideas for sure. I would say really fully commit, and be as direct as possible about your intention. All in all, good job, and I gave you 2.5 stars. And then I will go to Muriel. Muriel, tension was your word, and I didn't quite get it from you this time around. I thought that the performance was very, very free, but it was also, tension has a sort of almost a binding quality in a way, and I wasn't quite sure why things were moving so rapidly and openly. Also, the transitions for me weren't very clean. I wasn't quite sure where you were going, and you were kind of throwing away the movement in a way. And I thought there were some good choreographic moments. I also wish I could have seen a little more of your face. I know the hair was kind of all over, and I just wanted to kind of experience what you were going through on a emotional face level, if that makes any sense. Every movement needs a bit of tension to it, and I just felt like that was lacking. It would come in at moments and then it was gone. So it was just a little off for me as far as what your word was. All in all, well done. And I gave you 3 stars. And last but not least, Mr. Kling. Hi, Garrett. It's good to see you back again. And I can't even tell you how much I loved this piece. I loved it so much. And watching Jason skate, it was an absolute joy. I wanted to give him a hug at the end, seriously. And I might if I see him. I had chosen jubilation and sunrise as my words, so I wasn't that far off from springtime. But I just thought there was such a joy about the piece that made me happy. And I loved the rise and fall, the lilt in the knee, the repeated phrasing throughout just kept bringing me back as a viewer because it was familiar. It was like, oh, there that is again. I loved it the first time. I love it the second time. I thought the whole piece was truly a complete work and very in line with the word that was your inspiration. So well done, sir. I gave you 5 stars. That is it for me, and I just wanted to, again, wish all of you the best of luck. You're all beautiful and wonderful, and I can't wait to see where it goes from here. All right, be well, everyone. Thank you so much.